Hello everyone, I'm Saranya, working as a assistant professor from SNS College of Technology. Today we are discuss about in SQL fundamentals in relational data model. What is SQL? SQL is a structured query languages. It is a simple and powerful languages is used to create and access, manipulate data and structure in the databases. Then it is used to store, retrieved and managing data manipulated to the in the relational databases, standard languages for the relational database management systems, and it is developed by the IBM. It is standardized by the ANSI and ISO. The SQL is like a plain English. It is easy to understand the right and and why SQL is important? It is an easy to learn and use. The works with the large databases and it is used by all my major companies. When it is supported into the data retrieval, data security, data integrity, and data manipulations. Then popular relational database management systems using in the SQLs for the Oracle, IBM Database 2, SQL Server, and MariaDB and InfluxDB, MySQL Workbench and MongoDB, SQLite and Radius. These are the popular or database management systems used in the SQL languages. The data types of SQL languages is it's commonly used in int, float or double characters, word character, date and boolean. The int is the integer values, float or double is a decimal values, character n is a fixed length of string, and word character is a variable and length of string, date is a date values, boolean is a true or false. And the SQL statement is consist of the various categories. First one is an data definition languages, data manipulation languages, data query languages, data control languages, and final one is in a transaction control languages. Data definition languages is like here. It is used to define the alter or drop a database objects. It gives and uses the data definition languages statement in Oracle. It is used in the create, drop and alter and truncate. Create is a create a schema objects, and alter is the alter the schema objects. Drop is a delete schema objects, and rename is a rename the table for the objects. And the queries are used in the create table student in student id is in a int, primary key name is a where character and department is the worker. Then alter the table of student, add the email worker, and drop is the delete the student, drop the table, and truncate the table of student, which means the rename. And the data manipulation languages is consist of here one who table have been created. The DML statements is enabled to use the used to queries or manipulate the data in existing schema object. It is a select, insert, delete and update. These are commonly used in data manipulation languages. Select is a retrieve the data from one or more, and insert is a add new row of data in the table, and delete is the remove the row from the table or column from the tables, and update is the change the column values in the existing rows of the table. And data query languages is consist of a it is then the privilege can either be granted to a user with the help of the grant or invoke statement. The privileges assigned can be a select or alter, delete, insert, and execute in indexes. And the grant or revoke is the privilege of the rules, and so privilege of the rule. And commit is consist of, yes, a command is a data dictionary. And uh, and the transaction control languages is consist of here to manage the yes yes the to manage the change the made by the DML statement and group DML statement into the transactions, which means the commit, rollback, save point, and set transactions, which means the commit is a transaction change the permanent, and rollback is undo the changes in the transaction either since the transaction is started or slice into the save point. And the save point, the set the point in which transaction can be an rollback. And set transaction is the establish the preparation of the preparations for the transactions. And the final one is the ESS. The ESS is the SQL statement used in the corporate of DML, DDL, and TCL statement by the body of a procedural languages, the program to known as the embedded SQL statements. It is the define, open, declare, and execute fetch is called as the ESS, embedded systems. The define the cursor, open is an allocate the cursor, and declare is assign the variable names, execute the SQL statement, fetch is the retrieve the data from the databases. Thank you.